What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another Beyond Crazy episode, and I bet you're wondering, why does he have two helmets? It is the K-Date, and I kind of let Crystal down yesterday. She's a little upset with me. So what better way to get back into her good graces than to let her kick your ass at kart racing?
Wait, why do you say that? That's not true, guys. No, the truth is he won at the J-Date and he gets to plan the next date, and he chose kart racing. As you can see, he has go-karts.
Crystal thinks she was a race car driver in another life.
I'm really good at
And she thinks
go-karts.
she's really good at race car driving. Today, I'm gonna have to show her this place.
Oh. And I wasn't mad. We didn't get in a fight, but
She was disappointed.
we were eating lunch together and he was on his phone the entire time, and I was trying to talk to him and he was ignoring me on his phone.
I was not ignoring
And I got
you.
frustrated.
I was listening, but you're right. I should have been listening.
We're supposed to be spending time together, Aaron, not on our phones.
Sorry.
Let's go. It is summer right now and the kids are home. Actually, a lot of them are still sleeping. We're doing this date really early, which actually works out with our kids. What I was gonna say is last week when we did the J-Date, a lot of people were like, oh, you should go with just you two and like kind of get back to the roots of why we're doing ABC dating. And why are we doing ABC dating?
ABC dating is a way for Crystal and I to reconnect and keep the flame going in our marriage. Ultimately, that's the goal, right?
It's hard when you have like kids and jobs and careers and all this stuff going on to like prioritize our relationship. And so a lot of times we'll feel like disconnected, or we'll feel like, but I feel like when our relationship is like really strong and we're connected, everything else seems to be easier in life. And so when we feel it start to get a little, but that's why, we started ABC dating to start all that up again. But with J-Date, the reason why I wanted to do it at home last week is because I do feel like it's really important for our kids to see us dating and see a healthy relationship and see us laughing together and enjoying hanging out with each other and all of that. And all of the kids were around during the entire date, just laughing
It was really cute,
loving it.
actually.
And it was actually like the cutest thing. And they're like, I want a relationship where I can just have fun with that person and we can communicate. And they're learning those skills through watching us. And so I do feel like it's important to do some of our dates with the other kids, but also have our dates with just him and I where we connect.
One other thing, and we are filming these dates, so it does make it easier sometimes to have a third person to help us film.
To help film,
So
we can focus on us and not have to focus on, Hey, let's go.
let's go.
We did have a slight change really quick because we looked up the go-kart place. I forgot that you have to book ahead of time. I know. But they do have a race coming up in about like an hour and a half. So we thought we'd get lunch first and then go do it. So what better K than
Korean barbecue!
Korean barbecue? I don't know if I've ever had Korean barbecue, to be honest. Have I?
I don't know, actually, because I'm not sure if I've had Korean barbecue.
Oh, it's a first for both of us.
Oh, yeah.
It's all you can eat, guys. I didn't know it was all you can eat. This looks so good.
I'm super hungry,
And
so that works out.
You cook in front of you.
I know, right?
Guess we've never been to Korean barbecue before. This is so cool.
I love trying new things with you.
I know. I love trying new things too. What the heck is this? What is this?
So that one's a steam egg. So they're going to put a little bit of oil inside the pot, and then they're going to fill it with liquefied egg, and then they blast it with a jet torch at the bottom.
Oh, wow.
Until it's literally like doing what it's doing right now.
Oh, it's like scrambled egg.
Yeah, it's like a scrambled egg. It's really good with your rice.
That's cool. What do you think so far?
I'm loving the vibe. I really am. And it's such good food too. The cheesy corn, really good.
That place was absolutely amazing. Like, it was so good. And it was really cool because Tristan met us over there. So Tristan is part Korean and he actually helped open the Korean barbecue place that we were just at, so he knew like how to cook it, what the I don't know, what the combination of all the different foods, because it would have been really confusing had it just been you and I.
Oh yeah.
We would have been a little lost.
We would have had to ask for help.
Yeah, so it was cool. He just came in and showed us how to use it and what to do. So I thought that was amazing. The food was amazing. 10 out of 10, would highly recommend Korean barbecue.
Absolutely.
Do you agree?
Uh-huh. I give it 11 out of 10. It was super tasty.
Yeah. Okay, we are headed over to do go-karts. I'm excited. I'm gonna win.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will.
Maybe next race. Maybe next race.
Whatever. Whatever.
I get beat by these freaking line takers, bro. No, she screwed me. She screwed me.
Wait, what did you get?
Max got second. Tristan got fourth. What did you get?
I think I got 6.
Krista, you got 6th.
What?
And we got split.
They probably gave me a penalty.
Where were you guys? Oh yeah, you were at the back of the pack. That's right. Okay, I got you.
Extra victory lap.
Oh right. Okay. Not sure how you did that because your laps were so slow.
He's like,
What's yours is mine? Mine is mine. I don't know whether to actually be scared though that Max and Aaron and Tristan can beat me, because I used to always win, but they've been on their motorcycles and I'm scared.
When you change to 2 wheels, the idea of traction becomes a completely different concept.
Pathing around corners.
Pathing around corners.
there's no need for traction on 4 wheels.
Like you can see right here.
Yo.
So while we were riding, I dropped my phone because I had recorded a couple things. I put it in my lap, and then when I was going around one of the corners, it flew out, and then Aaron thankfully like grabbed it off of the track, but I do think it got ran over a couple times. I don't know if you can tell. It's like so scratched. This is a brand new case. And then the screen is cracked a little bit. But I have to say, what case is this? Casemate? You protected my phone. It didn't crack for getting run over by a go-kart. It just scratched the case, which is what they're meant to be. So, good job, casemate. Good job.
All right, we are back at home. It is many hours later. I thought go-karting was amazing.
It was so much fun. Like,
Technically
wow.
karting, yeah. Crystal's just upset because I beat her.
No, I'm proud of you. Proud of you.
And then I dropped it on her that I might have let her win all the previous times, but I'll take that to the grave. All right, so it is hours later. We just ate dinner and we're looking for a sweet treat. So one of Crystal's favorite desserts. It's not your favorite.
It's up there though.
It's up there.
It's up there on the list.
Is key lime pie. And I love key lime pie as well. So we're going to make some key lime pie. We're going to tell you guys a little story.
Yeah, so we want to start doing with ABC Dating like some kind of like either life lesson or marriage advice or something that we've learned along the way. For those of you who don't know our other channel, Crazy Pieces, we have 18 kids. And that doesn't just come naturally at all.
It could, but it didn't.
It didn't come naturally. So going back to, we're gonna tell a story about how we got into foster care and what it kind of meant to our family and how we created our family from that. I wanted to do the
Oh, you want to do the
You
rest.
do that part. So when we were first talking kids and marriage and getting into all of those things as you're dating,
It's like an ASMR video.
I didn't know that'd be so
You gotta
hard.
crush them up real good
You
though.
gotta crush them really good. You said how many kids did you want?
So I was always, as I was growing up, wanted 2 kids. I felt like it was important for me to replace myself and my spouse in the world. I always felt like if you have 2 kids and one's a boy, one's a girl, then it's like perfect. All right, so I wanted 2 kids. How many kids did you want?
So I always wanted 4 kids. I love kids. I grew up in a big family. I thought 4 was a big family. Maybe 6, like, I don't know. I just have always loved kids.
Crystal is one of 6
So-
kids, and I am one of 2 kids. So.
And I had
don't
2
know.
stepsisters growing up too. So technically there was 8 growing up, like my teenage years. So I felt like, yeah, 4 was a good number too. So we combined the 2 and we decided we were gonna have 3 kids. So we started off and we had Hallie, she was our first one. So we had our girl, then we had Max, our boy, and we decided we wanted 1 more and that our family would be complete. Or so we thought. So obviously God had other plans in there.
So we tried for nearly 2 years to get pregnant with our 3rd child, and we struggled. And after, what, the first year, we decided to do IVF?
No, it was after 2 years. Then we decided, not IVF.
Or,
We decided to do an infertility like pill that you take to like regulate everything and to make you drop an egg. Because they were thinking that I wasn't dropping eggs and it was like all off. And yeah, with that, my periods were off and it was just kind of, yeah. So we took that. First time taking that, we got pregnant. When you try for 2 years and you try and then you finally get pregnant, it is like the most exciting. I told Hallie and Max, like we were just, as a family, we were so excited.
You're
Like,
gonna be a big brother and
I
big
just
sister.
remember that excitement. Oh my gosh.
I wish we could have recorded that conversation.
Oh.
Because you would have seen the excitement.
How
And their
was
excitement
so
out
excited.
externally was our excitement internally, so.
Yeah. So one night I started bleeding. I was about 8 weeks pregnant at this point. I was like, something's not right to Aaron, and he had to work that night. And so we had his parents watch Hallie and Max. Went to the hospital, they did an ultrasound, and I will never forget that moment when they came in the room and the doctor looks at me and they go, "I'm so sorry you're having a miscarriage." And I just like lost it. I started crying. It was by far one of the most difficult things to ever hear, but also to ever go through. And so I called Aaron at work and I'm like, "Hey, like, you know, I'm having a miscarriage." And he immediately came or got off work, came home. And I remember the day after I got the news that we were having a miscarriage, I was doing Hallie's hair in the bathroom and she turned around and she kissed my stomach and she said, "I can't wait to meet you, baby." And I just lost it because I hadn't told her yet and I didn't know how to explain that. And it was devastating for our family. So I went through a little bit of depression and I really struggled with like, I don't know, with just waiting for 2 years for something and then going through a miscarriage. Like, I can't even describe it. So from there, I didn't want to celebrate my birthday. I didn't want to, and this would have happened in August. And so by October was my birthday and I was still like, just struggling.
We were really struggling and having a hard time, and after telling our kids and their disappointment, it was crushing. So one day I had the thought, like, what if we can't get pregnant again? Because we had such a hard time getting pregnant in the first place. What if we truly can't get pregnant again? And what if we can't have you know, a biological child of her own. And then I was thinking, and I'm like, a child doesn't have to biologically be yours for us to love them. And so I went to Crystal and I was like, you know, we're gonna keep trying, but in the meantime, how about we become foster parents? And maybe, just maybe, one of those foster kids will be able to be adopted, and we could add to our family that way. I have never seen Crystal. It was like a light turning on. She changed immediately and was like, that's such an amazing idea. So we decided to sign up for the 10-week course and start the process of getting foster care licensed.
I have to say, when Aaron brought up doing that, it was like this feeling that I just knew it was right. You know, like when you go to make a choice or you go to make a decision in life and you just feel so good about it. That's how I felt. And I'm like, that was the answer, the thing that I've been looking for, that I knew was meant to be for our family. Like, I just knew it. So we signed up for classes right away. We had taken a couple of the classes to like start getting licensed. And lo and behold, we found out we were pregnant with Logan. At that point, there was not a single thought in my mind to not continue the classes.
I agree.
Like, it wasn't even a like, oh, we did get pregnant, like, let's not do this. Like, no, it just felt so right. Like, it just felt like we were meant to do that. We continued on that route, and we got our first foster child in August of 2011. And October of 2011 is when, or October 4th of 2011 is when Logan was born. So we had 2 foster kids that were only with us for a month or 2, a couple months, and then we had Logan.
Get all that good stuff.
The whole point of the key lime pie is the juice, the key lime juice. You wanna see what we're doing with?
I was enjoying the story,
We have to
okay? Get distracted. I knew I had forgotten something. I was like,
put the main ingredient.
even I make mistakes in the kitchen, guys.
It wasn't me this time, yes. The key word that we want to emphasize with the K-Date is kindness. And you don't know what someone is going through in their home life, or what kind of loss, or what kind of struggle, trauma, I mean, you name it. I want to say that's a huge, huge lesson that we learned from this whole experience, and even foster care in general, is you will get kids in your home. If you are a foster parent, you understand this, but they have some extreme behaviors sometimes. And if you think about it, they're going through their biggest loss of their life. They're grieving their previous life, whether good or bad. And obviously, most of the time it's bad because they're in foster care. But at the same time, like, you just don't know the circumstance. And even caseworkers don't understand the full circumstance when they're telling you about a foster kid.
Key lime pie. Actual key lime.
Key lime.
All right, we're gonna put it in the fridge. It needs about 3 hours to set up and become that great, amazing key lime-ness.
Okay, let's put it in the fridge and we'll be back. Our pie is done.
It doesn't look good. I think we needed to leave it in.
It should look good.
It looks good in the
It's a
pan.
little runny.
It's still running. And I think it needed more time. The whipped cream turned out amazing.
It tastes good.
Oh yeah. That is such a good flavor.
All right, we're gonna finish our pie and we will see you all next time.
Love you guys. Bye.